the third floor. Listen, man, it's always a treat when players meet. I got two special guests for y'all today. Um, so I got funny girl Judge Miles. She'll be tapping in a little bit later, and also I have Miss Heather. I'm sorry, Miss Hunter O'Connor from I don't forgot the rest. She's about to sit down, so it don't even matter. She finna sit down. She is a business owner in downtown Flint. Um, actually, she's coming in right now. How are you? So we are live. How are you doing?
Okay. Live, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, for sure.
Buzzed right over here.
Listen,
no pun even intended.
I appreciate it.
Here or there?
It's up to you. That one works. So, Connor, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Mm-hmm. This was an unexpected little surprise
today. Yeah. So, can you tell us a little bit about your business and what do you guys do?
Yeah.
I know, but I want the audience to know. So.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I own Hive Holistic Center. We're located right downtown, right next door to the Capitol Theater. Mm-hmm. I've been a holistic healing practitioner for 16 years this year.
Oh, wow. You didn't look that old.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm in my 30s now, and the center has been open. We're coming up on 2 years. Mm-hmm. And we offer all sorts of different holistic healing, but we also offer a lot of community events and safe spaces to just be and connect. We have sound healings. We have a lot of women's gatherings. We have men's groups. We have dance parties. Yeah, I mean, we do so many things that are based around growth, around healing, around connection, and also around play. Mm-hmm. Because that's a big part of my ethos, is that healing can be this heavy, hard process, right? We know that. But I also believe that one of the most healing things we can do is play.
Gotcha.
And so I create a lot of spaces for us to just be together and play and enjoy our lives. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what type of events do you guys, I know you said you guys put on a lot of community events. What type of events do you host?
So every Sunday we have a sound healing or a sound bath where we play like 30 different instruments and we use our voices. And our sound bath is actually based on the natural elements. So it's got a little bit of its own spin. Mm-hmm. And it's really, really good for regulating the nervous system.
Okay.
So you get to come in. There's already a spot made for you. Really nice. And you get to see a lot of her art at our open mic, but we also have amazing storytellers, poets, spoken word artists, singers, instrumentalists.
What about comedians?
We have had comedians. Shout out to Ja'Cory Hawkins.
I said I might come. Yeah. So I'm a comedian myself, so I might come through one of these weeks.
Yeah, the mic is truly open, so we don't limit it to what type of artist. And we just, we have one rule, you know what I mean? And the rule is just like, not that you can't use profanity, but it needs to have a purpose.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're a healing space, you know. No, you can still be an adult, you can still talk about hard things.
Don't muddy the vibes.
And truth, tell your truth. But yeah, like no profanity without a purpose.
Gotcha.
You know? So that's our vibe. We eat a meal together every Sunday during our open mic. It's a really cool community that has started forming around our open mics, and it's a really heart-filled space.
Oh, awesome. So definitely, if you guys get the chance, definitely check that out. What you said is what time?
sound bath is 2 p.m. and open mic starts at 4 p.m.
And is it a cost to attend?
Yep. So our sound bath is $30. Open mic is $10, but we do a little VIP special. If you come to both, it's only $25.
Oh, you getting a deal.
For real. I mean, for $25, you get a sound bath, you get an entrance to open mic, but you also get a meal.
Okay.
So I don't know where you can do that for $25. But yeah, it's a cool thing. And then Mondays, I just left the Hive. We have just an event called Safe Space. It's just an open format on Mondays. So if you just need a place to be, if you need a place to co-work, if you need a hug, you know what I'm saying? If you need somebody to talk to, yeah, I give out good hugs, good ones. I give good ones, and they're always free, So and hang out. You can just be in the space with us, ask us questions, whatever. Take a nap, whatever.
That's awesome.
It's open. It's truly open. Yeah.
How long have you guys been open?
We've been open since July of 2024. And so this summer we'll be celebrating our 2-year anniversary. And it's been so incredible. It's been so incredible and so much.
Hey, just a second. Hey, GF, can you let her know? Just she might need help. Let her know I'm live right now. Yes. That's my next guest. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, don't let her be stuck outside. Please don't do that. Yeah, these 2 years have been so incredible because when I opened this, I opened a healing center in Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My audacity level's pretty high because this is an area that has never been offered something like this.
Absolutely. That was when I heard about it, I said, "Wow, that's different."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to Detroit, if you go to Birmingham, Farmington, all these places that have more than we do here, you'll find a bunch of healing centers and yoga studios and all sorts of events like this. But it's never been here. I've lived here since I was 17. And I've traveled all over the place sharing my work and, all over the world, but especially all over Michigan. And I saw a lot of spaces that, how do I say this nicely? I mean, the spaces are very white. I mean, I don't know really how else to say it.
No, I understand.
And I was often the only brown person in the room. And I thought that was really weird because so many of the healing practices that are being shared and used are brown people's practices.
Right.
And then also this is my community and we have a lot of healing to do here. Absolutely. And so it felt really important to me that we have a like this and we have somebody who is like part of this community sharing these things so that it's safe for all people, and not just for wealthy white people, which has kind of had the healing market blocked off for a little bit, you know what I mean? And so it's been amazing because I knew going into this I was going to have to do a lot more educating around what these things even are than I would if I was in a different area because they already know, right?
Absolutely.
And so it was like difficult to know how long was it going to take before people started showing up at all because this is all so new. But I've been a part of the community a long time in other ways. And I've been a musician for a long time and I've been, I've just been around. And so I think there already was a little bit of trust. And so people coming and then they started telling their friends and then all of a sudden it's like this really vibrant, beautiful thing. And it happened way faster than I
That's awesome.
thought it would.
That lets you know that the community needed something like that.
Yeah.
We needed this.
I hear all the time, we needed this. I hear all the time, like, do not go away. We need this. Don't give up. We need this.
And like you said, for a long time, a service like this has been, like I said, only available to upper class white people. Yes, and the fact that you're offering it for a very affordable price.
Yeah,
is
I mean,
awesome.
I would easily be charging 2 or 3 times what I charge in another city, but I think it's also important for people to know that I'm not doing this for money.
Mm-hmm.
I do this because this is really where my heart's at. I do this because this is always the kind of weird that I've been. You know, I've always been really connected to spirit. I've always been very intuitive. I've been a good hug, you know? And so yeah, like I had a lot of people try to tell me like, no, like go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Where you'll be waitlisted. You know what I mean? Where I'll have a wait list of people. And I said, yeah, but what would be the point of that as a healer?
Right.
Like as a healer, not a business person, as a healer, I want to do this in spaces where healing is needed.
And I love that. It's about more than the money for you.
Yes. The money will come if you follow your heart.
Absolutely.
I believe that 100%.
100%.
You know, and like our sound baths are $30, but you know, also people come all the time who don't have the $30 and they just come anyway. And I'm not upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tell people all the time, I write it on the internet all over the place. Like, if you don't have the money, please still come. What I'm not going to have is someone feeling called to show up for their healing and money gets in the way.
Right.
Like, I just won't have that. You know, the money will balance itself out somewhere else. So, yeah, it's been beautiful.
I'm sorry. What did they say? Oh, we got some comments.
We got some comments.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't even look at the screen over here. What's it say? We need this. Yes, so true. Sunshine. Hey, girl. Very calming, safe, loving space. She loves the hive. Yeah, I love hugs too, girl.
Shout out to Sunshine Manchi. She's actually one of our creators. She does her show every Thursday at around 8:30 p.m. I am one of the co-hosts.
Cool. Yeah. So that's a little bit about me, you know, and it's still continuing to grow. We're looking right now at other spaces. We've already moved once, but
we good, by the way. I mean, she's waiting. Okay.
Cool. We're getting ready to move locations again. Our lease is up in June, and we're not going to renew in the spot we're in. So, you know, we're moving again. We're on the move, and yeah, we have a lot of good big projects coming up.
Awesome.
We have some big, expansive.
Can you tell us? Can you tell us about any of them, or
can I tell you about it? Yeah, I mean,
it's still under wraps.
It is still under wraps a little bit.
But if it's under wraps, don't do it.
But what I can share, I can share a little. What I can share is that I'm teaming up with more people than just me and my husband, and we are bringing many different kind of approaches to community healing, and we're looking to perling, so that the hive has a permanent home, because we definitely had some crazy times with having land.
I can imagine.
And yeah, it's I've gotten the feedback so much how important this is to the community, and of course it's important to me. But so I feel a responsibility to like make it have a permanent home. It can't be messed with.
That's awesome.
You know, and so we're doing that, and we're going to be able to offer a lot more types of programming, a lot more stuff for kids. We're going to have space, and we're also going to be having outdoor space. The biggest exciting thing for me is that I do a lot of practices that have to do with the earth and with food and with growing your own food, and you know.
So you're teaching agriculture as well.
We will be teaching some things around growing your own food and sustainably growing your own food in small spaces, so that we can feed ourselves in our communities. You know, even if you have a tiny yard.
Yeah.
So some of the people I'm bringing in are experts in permaculture and natural building and all sorts of incredible things that our community could really use. You know,
I know it's this. You probably heard this guy before. I've recently started studying a little bit about natural light lifestyle. I can't think of the guy's name. Javez something. He's okay. He wrote a book like Life Matters, so let's eat like it.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So it very much intrigues me.
Yeah. Yeah. Food is a huge part of medicine. I mean, food is medicine. or poison, depending on what you choose, you know. But it cannot get healthier for you than grown in the soil where you live and pollinated by the bees that are in your area and picked with your own hands. You know, it does not get healthier than that or more nutrient dense.
Right.
You know, and so, yeah, so that's a big part of it that's coming up. We're going to have some space to really showcase that.
Let me know, because I love to support and whatever I can do to help.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'll be calling out to the community for some support in the next probably 6 months or so, as we bring, you know, a true community center is really trying to build. That has a lot more than just healing center. I mean, a lot more than just events. Absolutely. You know what I mean? A lot more resource. So, yeah, it's getting exciting. You know, it's been a little a little back and forth. Hey, girl, we are going to be moving. Yeah, we are going to be moving. That's a story I'll save for another time. Why we're moving. And, yeah, you know, there's a lot to being a really bright light, and kind of the bigger you shine, the more pushback you get.
Oh no, for sure.
Most of the time from directions that you really did not expect it. And definitely I've been in that, you know, a part of the story I don't tell much because I like to keep it light as much as I can, is that this has not been like this. It hasn't been this like easy, flowy, beautiful journey. Like a lot of people reflect back to me their perspective that it's so cool how you just create and flow through life. And it's so, you know, beautiful. And while, yeah, like I do choose to show up like that. Like I choose to show up like that.
Right.
But this has been hard. We have invested more than $10,000 into spaces that we immediately had to leave. We have moved into another space that we are now having to leave. And it's been very, very stressful. It's been very stressful. And there's been a lot of stuff going on and a lot of people talking and a lot of people coming at us because we're doing something different. You know, because we're doing something different.
Absolutely. I can imagine.
And
just kudos to you. Most new businesses go under in the first 2 years. The fact that you're still thriving and you're actually able, now you're looking to upgrade and do bigger. That's a blessing in itself. You know. And because I know it had to be scary because you're offering a service that we hadn't prior to haven't had a market for in this area.
Yeah.
So that's just that's amazing itself.
My husband, hey Tara Lisa, 2 days in a row. How exciting for us, huh? We couldn't get together for 2 years. Now it's been 2 days in a row. Yeah, you know, my husband ran some numbers of like, because he's the numbers guy. And he ran like how many people have came through from all of our events since we've been open. And it's over 2,000 people.
Oh, wow.
Like we've served over 2,000 people.
I was there about 2 months ago.
And yeah. I know, as soon as you opened the door, I was like, oh, hey. Yeah, you know, which boggled my mind a little bit. I mean, I'm there all the time. I see that a lot of people do come through, but when you step back and go, 2,000 people, like, that's amazing when I thought maybe nobody would show up, you know. And I mean, honestly, at the beginning of opening, nobody did show up. We had a lot of events that literally not one person came, you know. But we showed up anyway. And then it was like we had events we had events that only 2 or 3 people showed up, and we did it anyway, you know. And we only made $30 those days. You know, time and set up, and you show up anyway because this has never been about money. This has never been about money for me, and I think that you, like, the Hive is thriving. The community's really growing right now. Like we're really at this big, beautiful turning point.
That's a farm. If you just stay focused, farm, you will make room.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You know, and I show up. I will show up. I will continue to show up. And like I say it all the time, like nobody can stop me. You know, I mean, there are people who would like to stop me. There are people who have tried to stop me in this process and have tried to harm me, are still trying to harm me. in the community.
Oh, wow.
And it's not going to work because I came here to do this. I came here to do this. I came here to hold people while they cry. I came here to wipe tears. I came here to give Black men spaces to rest.
Now I'm gonna test this theory. She says she giving out the Oprah hugs. I'm gonna find out.
I'm gonna give him one before we leave. Okay, he's gonna see. He's gonna find out. No, so it's been beautiful, and you know, the community keeps showing up, so I will too. And I know this is gonna turn into something more beautiful than I could ever even have imagined at the beginning. You know,
that's awesome.
And it is. It's like, yeah, businesses do go down quick, but I think there's a difference between people who go into business and people who are following the purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and this has always been what I was going to do. There was never another path that felt like, oh, maybe that.
No plan B.
You know, there is no plan B. You know, music is a big part of my life, and I was doing that for a while. But
I was gonna ask you now. So, what do you do musically?
Oh, okay. I sing and I play just enough guitar to write.
Gotcha.
I'm not like a guitarist. I'm not funny. I'm not a shredder. Okay. I play just enough to be able to write and then take it to like a real musician and say, okay, you turn this into a song. I have the words, you know. I started out as a poet. So
okay, that's awesome.
But I also love to sing. So I used to perform a lot. I used to do the festival circuits and perform in front of thousands of people and all the things for a long time at the Golden Leaf almost every Wednesday for many, many years. You can still catch me singing at the Golden Leaf on a Wednesday once in a while. But it changed now, right? Like I got really burnt out performing and I kind of quit performing while I was pregnant for my son. And he's going to be 10 this year. So it was almost a decade ago that I stepped down from performing. And now, I mean, I still sing all the time. I sing during my sound baths. I sing during my sessions. I sing during my ceremonies. Like I use my gift of song all the time. But I think now how I use it is always how I was supposed to. You know, gotcha. I don't think I was ever supposed to do it as a performance. I love really getting to give it to you right here, not out there and I'm up here. That gap.
I understand completely.
Yeah.
Well, we about to wrap up, so
purpose is power.
Not yet. GF, did you have any questions for her? I always like to include my engineer.
Okay. He said he don't have no questions for me.
Well, listen.
Well, thank you, ladies, for being in here with us. Oh, Sunshine said it's not gonna work. Ashe. Stop me, huh?
No,
I won't give up. I won't give up. You know, I feel really good. This last round of people coming for me, really, I was able to really just like I was upset, and it's okay, right? I was upset, but I was able to really quickly go, you know what? This is just more fuel for my fire.
No, if they're not trying to stop you, that means you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna take this, all this. Like just hate and aggression and yucky darkness. And I'm just going to take it and transmute that into fuel for my fire because I'm obviously triggering people. And I think that's a good thing.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, listen, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to come sit down with us. Now, I always ask my guests. Okay. I always ask my guests 2 questions. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with your business? And my closing question is, how do you want to be remembered when it's all said and done?
That one made me cry. Just thinking about that one almost made me cry. I mean, 5 years from now, I'd love to see, of course, us owning our space and having outdoor gathering space and outdoor educational space. And I'd like to see it so stable that I'm actually able to leave, that I'm able to leave too, you know, and step away from it and have other healers and practitioners and musicians and creatives share their gifts too. You know, the Hive is always about creating a space, not just for me, but for all of the people who are like me to share their gifts and to have a space that is really rooted and authentic.
For sure.
Which you don't find in a lot of healing spaces. So yeah, I mean, I would love to see the Hive thriving. I would love to see Flint thing. I would love for it to be normal to talk about how we're having a hard time, you know, and to know that we need each other.
Awesome.
That's what I'd love to see in 5 years. I think we can do it.
And then
I think we can do it. And then how would I like to be remembered when it's all said and done? I would just like people to remember that I was a loving person and that they felt and seen and safe when they were around me. And that's it. That's all I could ever really hope.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping in.
Oh,
this what we was waiting for. But thank you so much. Like I said, please let me know or and even Manchi, anything we can do to help.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
For sure. Thank you so much for stopping in Out the Mud.
Yep. We're going to get it out the mud, y'all. Have a great day.
You as well. No, I pointed at you. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you can. So that was Miss Hunter O'Connor at the Hive. Did you want to? Can you drop the address one more time before you go? I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes. Please make sure.
Yeah, so we're located right next door to the Capitol Theater, in between the Capitol and the bus station. So our address is 140 East 2nd Street, and we're right at the corner of 2nd and Harrison. Awesome. You'll find us.
So make sure you say what days you have the sound bath and open mic.
Sunday at 2 p.m. we have the sound bath. At 4 p.m. we have the open mic, and Mondays we're there all day, 4 or 5 p.m. It's just an open, safe space for you to come to if you need one. And yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And check our website. We at HiveHolisticCenter.com. We have all of our events. You can get your ticket right there if there is a ticket. But so much of our stuff is free or donation based. So, stop through, reach out if you have any questions. I'm always here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's Miss Hunter O'Connor, owner of the Hive. So now, my next guest, she's already on. We got comedian funny girl Judge Miles out of Detroit, Michigan. I don't know if you've ever seen her, but if you have, when the judge is in. How are you doing today, dear?
I am doing well. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Awesome.
You just did a show 2 nights ago in Flint. How did that go?
Shout out to Kane's house at Diablo's. It was a good event, a great place to go. Y'all make sure y'all go support them people.
Listen, I don't know if you remember, I told you a year ago he was supposed to be reaching out to get you on the show. It took him that long. But I'll be it when I saw the flyer though.
Yeah, he told me that he just was able to get the budget for what I was looking for.
Got it. Listen, I understand completely.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what you been up to? I know you've been on a roll lately. You've been working. I've been seeing you. I know you dropped a special recently. How was that? Filming your first special?
Filming my first comedy special was electrifying, exciting, nerve-wracking, but we got it done. It's been out now for about 1.5 years. It's on Amazon. It's called The Verdict. Make sure when you guys put in The Verdict, put in Judge Miles as well, because I'm not a humongous celebrity at this time. There are other shows that say The Verdict before mine come up. So you got to make sure you put it together.
Absolutely. Okay. Awesome. And how long you been doing comedy? I'm sorry. How long you been doing comedy?
They're stuttering. I got you stuttering. You ain't seen me in that long. I got you stuttering.
I will ask you something else, but I'm trying to stay in order.
Okay, so I've been doing comedy
So this
for 8 years now. So this is 8 years.
dang,
Yeah.
time fly. That's awesome.
Time
So
flies.
what's
Fun. I'm having fun. So time is definitely flying.
absolutely what's your experience been like as a woman in the comedy game? What's your experience? How has it been? And what advice would you give to another aspiring young woman that wanted to pursue comedy?
So thus far, experience, I have had a plethora of experiences. Some have been good, some have been bad, some have been intriguing, some have been disturbing. It is a clusterfuck of emotions in the comedy game as a comedian and a female comedian. I
Mhm.
believe so because you just have to really be good, and even with being good, if you don't have those connections, you can be good, but if nobody ever hears you because nobody ever supports you or you don't have the connections to get on the right stages, then what does it matter if you're good? So it's been hard because it is a hustle. People think that they're going to get into comedy and they just going to blow up overnight, and it's not going to
Yeah.
happen. I know people been in comedy for 30, 40 years and it still ain't happened for them. And they always are comparing themselves to people who are able to get on or who have made it. But what people don't see is those people also did some type of work. You know what I mean? So it's been tough. What I would tell someone who wants to do comedy is, number one, you have to love it with everything in your heart because it's going to give you ups and downs. You're going to be happy and sad. You have to have determination. This needs to be your purpose. You need to be funny. If you're not funny and you don't have what it takes to create actual jokes, find another hobby. This is not for you. We have enough unfunny motherfuckers. Can I cuss? We got enough unfunny people in the comedy game. We don't need no
Oh,
more
for
people
sure.
in here just playing. We don't need no more people because what they're doing is they're bringing down the property value of comedy and they're delivering a very not quality stage presence and performance. And what's happening is people are not as susceptible as buying tickets to come to comedy shows. They're sick of seeing unfunny people. They're tired of it. They're tired of the lineup.
Absolutely.
So that's what I would tell them. You got to be funny first and foremost.
No, I agree 100%. Now, one thing you'll hear a lot in the comment as comedians, you'll hear that it's harder to make it when you're actually funny. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. It's harder to make it when you actually funny because the hate in comedy is real. I know before I was a comedian, I thought comedians were fun and they were jovial and they were lighthearted and that they were positive people. And for some, that's the case, but it's a very small amount. Most comedians, I hate to say this because this is a dog eat doggy world. Most comedians are competing. They have an insecurity that is disgusting. Most comedians are not going to help you. Most comedians are not going to support you. They're not going to give you the resources. They're not going to show you the way. Most comedians are messed up people at heart. They suck. You could not even imagine the amount of comedians I met who I loved prior to meeting. And once I met them, was disgusted by working with them because
Likewise.
the low self-esteem, the jealousy, the nastiness. So it's very hard because if you're funny, they don't want to put you on a stage with them. They don't want you to get more shine than them. They don't want people they believe that if you're funny, that your funny is going to bring down their funny. And that's a self-esteem situation. That's a self-esteem issue because when I do a comedy show, I want all fire people. I need the first person to be funny, the second person, and the last person because I need the whole show to be funny, not just me. That's whack. So
exactly. When I tell you, it's so funny. when I tell you, like, I want everybody to win to the point where I don't like going up behind a comedian that's not funny. Like it'll be a lot of times an open mic where I'll be like, hey, just take me off the list. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go up there and make fun of how they bombed. It kind of take me out the mood. Like I love
it take you
like
imagine what you do to the audience.
Yeah, exactly. Like I love going even like when I book a comedian like Josh Adams or somebody, I'll be jumping up and down ready to go up behind him because he up there killing. So yeah, I always want it to be a great show, because like you said, attendance for comedy shows is down. People,
It's down.
in my experience, under 35, they're not buying tickets to see the funny anymore. They're buying tickets for popularity to get a picture with somebody, and I think that's something that we got to work on.
Gimmick. And it's a lot of gimmicks going on right now. The art of comedy is at risk. It's in danger. Yes. It's in the danger zone because you have so many internet comedians who think that talking shit to people in the audience is comedy. Now, it can be a form of comedy, but that's not the nucleus of what comedy is. Comedy Correct. Is having a premise, making it funny, having a joke, having a punchline, having material, things that you've actually created. You've used your artistic gift to deliver it. And so, yeah, we're just in a jacked up state when it comes to comedy. And if I'm upset at 8 years, imagine the comedians who have put their blood, sweat, and tears in this game, who are funny and talented, and they get bumped by people who are just full of gimmicks. It's a crying shame.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so, question.
Mm-hmm. Give me all the questions. Give me the good questions, RJ. I need the good questions. Don't be scared right now, okay?
I got you. So, what's your most proud accolade like that you've done? Is it shooting your special or else? And also, who are some of the favorite comedians that you've got the pleasure?
Okay, so when you say accolade, you mean in comedy or in life?
Well, you could do both. You could do both, real.
All right. So first, let me just give you guys a little rundown about myself. I am a stickler when it comes to academics and education. So I do have a master's in organizational leadership, and I am currently working on my doctoral degree. I'll be graduating the end of this year with the organizational leadership doctoral degree in business. And so
I'm here to give you the applause.
And so that is really one of my biggest accomplishments. I was able to graduate from getting my master's before 30, and that was huge. But now getting my doctoral degree is going to be bigger than that. When it comes to comedy, one of my biggest accomplishments and accolades thus far is just being authentic to who I am. That is huge because you are surrounded by so many fake people that it is just disgusting. So being authentic and also, what'd you say?
I'm about to say something, but I changed my mind. But listen, I trust if I know like you know. I'm gonna just say that I know like you know.
Right.
Okay.
So being authentic and go ahead.
GF, can we give her a clap? So she's about to have her PhD. She got her master's before she was 30 years old. We love to see a black woman working educated. Even though y'all are the most educated.
Yes, but you know what? We black men are climbing up that ladder, and we so proud of our black men because you guys are overcoming so much in America. And the fact that y'all are being better fathers, statistically getting married more and going to college and graduating, that's a big deal. And so I want to applaud you guys as well. And even if you're not going to college, just having a trade, having a job, being self-sufficient.
Well, not me. I skip class. I skip class. For those that did it, congrats.
Exactly. Another one of my accomplishments is, like you said, I self-produced my own comedy special with no help. I put the money into it. I found the people. I was able to get it on Amazon. That's a big deal. You know, this is no shitting on Tubi or anything, but Amazon is a step higher than Tubi when it comes to just recognition. The next step is gonna be Netflix if I was able to, so I'm really happy about that. Being the first African American woman in the city of Detroit with her own special on Amazon is just blowing my mind.
That's dope. That's dope.
Thank you.
Huh? Can you see the comments?
Yeah, I can see the comments.
Let me see what they saying, GF. I can't see it from back here.
Yes, black man, facts, so true. Are you a real judge?
She's a comedian, but I mean, she with her education, she probably can be a real judge with all that she's accomplished.
Well, that was my initial goal. So I set off to be a judge. You have to become a lawyer first. And so what happened was I went to law school, but financially at that time, I didn't have the support financially or just, physically from family members. And so I wasn't able to succeed in law. So what I ended up doing was I went back to school and got my post-bachelor's, and I'm a certified paralegal. So paralegals do everything that the lawyers do, but I never was able to finish off my degree in that area. So that was my ultimate goal, to be a judge. But I'm able to help people in a different way through comedy. And so I just kept Judge Miles because I've always aspired to be that.
That's awesome. We gotta give her another hand. I'm sorry. So who are some of your favorite comedians that you got the pleasure of working with? I saw you open up for Mike Epps a little while ago.
Yeah, but I got a bad story for that. I mean, I love Mike Epps. Prior to meeting Mike Epps, I really, really loved Mike Epps. But after meeting him, it's just kind of like, but he's still one of my favorite comedians. But my perception about him kind of changed. I also absolutely love. I absolutely love some more. I love her. I love everything about her. I think right now she's the standard for female comedians, how to look, how to present yourself, funny.
No, for sure.
She has all of the things. And so I really love her and admire, what she's doing and what she's done for comedy. I love Tony Roberts from Detroit. I think Tony Roberts is one of the funniest goddamn comedians I done ever saw. He is hilarious.
Absolutely.
I love Tommy Davis Jr. He's so funny to me as well. Is that his name? Tommy Davison. Tommy Davis.
Tommy, I'm about to say, you thinking it's Davison? Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy Davis. I love Tommy Davison. Who else do I love? I love comedy. I like those are my funnies. Those are like my funnies right there. Like those are my people.
Awesome. Yeah. So which ones have you got to meet and work with?
I worked with Mike Epps. I worked with Faison Love. Not my favorite. I've worked with TK. I worked with TK Kirkland. I've worked with Big Baby off of Wildin' Out. I've worked with Prince T-Dub. He's like an internet sensation, but also a comedian. I've worked with Michael Collier. I've worked with Dominique. I think Dominique is hilarious. She's freaking hilarious. I've worked with Pierre from BAPS, and I love Pierre. Pierre is funny. I forgot to mention him. Pierre is freaking.
He's actually some vouch for as a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't get into all that politics and sucker stuff that a lot of the other comedians do.
And he's funny for sure. I was on shows with him, and every single show I laughed. He doesn't get enough credit. The man is hilarious. I've worked with Marshall Brandon is on tour right now with David Chappelle.
Yep,
Hilarious guy.
I worked with him too. Yep, he's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yep. I've worked with comedian CP. He's funny. Um, you know, the list goes on and on.
No, that's dope. So, who are some that you aspire to, you would like to work with though, that you haven't yet haven't had the pleasure?
I mean, all of the greats. I would love to work with Martin Lawrence. I would love to work with Kevin Hart. I would love to work with some more. And I reached out to some more, and basically she wasn't really trying to have it. She did congratulate me on my comedy special, but that was basically it. Like I said, you can't get mad at these people, but they don't really show the support and the love that you would hope to see, especially being a Black woman and seeing me doing comedy. You would hope that they would be like, I got you. I'm supporting you. Need any help? But these people be so busy in their own lives trying to make it and want to be the best and the top that they just don't do that. But I would have loved to work with her. Monique, I absolutely love Monique down to the ground. I love what she stands for, period. And I would have loved to work with, like I said, Tony Roberts. I would have loved to have been on with Corey Holcomb. I would like to be on the We Don't Want tour.
No, that's Corey Holcomb. He actually cool as hell. I got to kick it with him backstage after the show. He actually, because I did a show with him and Ricky Smiley. Ricky not so much, but Corey down to earth. He cool as hell. I was gonna say, have you like you said, you reached out to some more to try to work with her. Did you reach out to Monique?
I have been in everybody inboxes and things like that, but it's kind of hard because they don't have just like their personal information out. They don't just have their personal information out, so it's tough.
So I do have her husband's contact information, because if you would like that, I can send that to you, because I can tell you, because she'll let you come out and work and open up for her, and she especially with you being a young Black woman, she definitely will let you. I can vouch for that personally. So yeah, just remind me, I'll send that over to you.
Sounds like a plan. See, that's what I'm talking about, networking. These heifers would never. They don't do nothing like that. They be like, oh, I'm gonna give you an example of something that happened to me. Comedy has turned me to a different person sometimes. I'm very quick to stop dealing with people and block people or not talk to people. And I know a lot of people would say, you shouldn't be like that. But here's the thing. You can't call yourself a friend of mine and not support me. You can't call yourself a friend of mine and have resources that I need and not want to give them to me. You can't call yourself a friend of mine. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete you from all of my platforms because I have no use for you. If you're not liking, sharing, subscribing, posting, helping, doing things that are free, you can't be in my vicinity. And a lot of people think that that's bad, 100%. But for me, I'm getting rid of it.
That's what social media is for. That's what it's for, to like, share my posts, comment. We're all chasing this dream. Help me get there. So yeah, absolutely.
Especially if it's free. I'm gonna give you an example really quick. I know multiple people in comedy who claimed at the time that they were supporting me and they were, if I needed something, reach out to them. I reached out to multiple girls who have been on the news in Detroit. Like, you literally can see them on the news. They have a contact on the news and ask them, hey, do you mind helping me get on the news? I have a brand new comedy special, something you 304s do not have. Can you help me? And they acted as if they did not know how to get on the news. You know what I did? Delete. We don't never have to talk. See ya.
See ya. And you're not wrong, but that's the thing that's the one thing I don't understand about Black women in comedy is it's hard. It's hard being a black comedian, but I feel like I've always said it's a lot more difficult being a black woman in comedy because a lot of you, not you. I mean, a lot of you guys are threatened by each other because most shows only have it might be four or five men on the show, one woman. And for some reason, you guys tend to be threatened by each other, or you see each other coming up. Oh, she funny. I'm gonna stop her. I'm gonna stop her from people from seeing her. And
Yeah.
I've run across even in Detroit exactly. I've run across a lot of the female comedians that do that. I've had opportunities blocked by female comedians in Detroit. Big stuff. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna talk about it right now, but one of these days, one of these days, I'm gonna talk about it.
They're nasty, but then they're nasty as far as their attitudes, but then when you look at these people, because it's the same people, okay? When you look at these people, you can tell why they're nasty. Their self-esteem is to the floor. And honestly, I would be threatened by me as well. You know what I mean? If my self-esteem was low, but I'm not like that. The type of person that I am, there has been so many brand new comedians that I have loved on, given opportunities to, I have poured into. Somebody can't come ask me, hey, how do you get on the radio? And I've been on the radio, got the contact to the people on the radio, and I'm going to lie to your face and tell you I don't know how to do that. I have given out so many sources because me helping you does not stop what I have going. What's for me is for me. And I think I'm the hottest female comedian in the world. So I don't think nobody can fuck with me. So why is I'm going to be mad or try to stop you from getting to the top? We can be at the top together.
Right. And that's real.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't look at it like that.
Yeah, they weird.
You know, I just thought about it. We actually had shot a special together that never came out because of one of those female comedians that
she was one of the biggest haters, you know. Just something like that.
Absolutely.
You know, we supposed to shoot a special. You waste everybody's time, and you know, because you're such a hater, you cause some type of division to the point where we can't even put out the special. Hater type of shit. Like I can't. And I recognize what kind of person she was early on in life and stop dealing with her. Like, you know, it's high and by for me. But as far as anything else, fuck off, because what's for me is for me. And even with her prospering, you know what I mean? Because I give her so many kudos, because one thing we can't ever say about her is that she's not a hustler. She's definitely a hustler. She will get the job done. Okay. But at the core of it, she's a hater. And it ain't nothing else to say about that. I stand 10 toes down on that. And that's what it is. And I say that to her face.
I agree. And that's always been the thing for me. If we want to take methods like that, we can get there, but it's always been and that rock with you because you have that same integrity. I look at it like, what's more important, what you become or how you make.
Right.
Absolutely. If you have to backstab and put people down, and I gotta be able to. I want to be famous. I want to be rich, but I got to be able to look at myself in the mirror at the end of the day.
And here's the thing, I respect people more. If you're that way, then present yourself that way. Be honest about it. Stand on who you are. What I don't like is when they're that way, but they pretend to be so empowering and so loving to the community and want to help people. But the reality of it is you only help those who you think are beneath you. People who you know may outshine you. When it comes to actually being a comedian, you only are going to allow them to do so much and then at the point where you feel like you're threatened, then you try to put your foot on their neck. And it's like, it's not going to work, because what's for me is for me. I'm proud of what you have going on. I want you to continue to do your big one, but at the expense of other people, it's disgusting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What they back to what he
said? My engineer asked, "Were you married?"
I am engaged. No, I'm not married. I'm just simply engaged.
Same thing. But no, that was just funny to me. He finna shoot his shot in the middle of the show. But
You know what? I ain't mad at them. You know, when you hear some knowledgeable women that ain't talking about looking for the hoes and actually got something to say and they're nice looking, as a man, you better try. It ain't nothing wrong with trying.
ain't nothing wrong with it at all. But yeah, so tell me where do you see yourself years in the comedy game? And you know what? You got life accolades too, so tell me both, like life and comedy.
So we're gonna start with comedy. As far as comedy, my heart in comedy has been disappointed so much that I love comedy. I'm going to do comedy, but at the same time, I'm not as focused on it as I initially was due to just all of the hurdles and things that has occurred, you know, in the comedy world. But with God, I know I can do anything. He knows my heart. He knows my desires. If this is what he wants from me, I see myself being noticed, being one of the biggest female comedians in the world, helping others, loving on others, being funny, doing another tour with a bunch of female comedians, and we rocking it out. And we truly showing what it is to be a fine ass female comic. We funny, we fine, we entertaining, and we actually deal with one another. So I see myself doing that. Being on some type of big show, maybe going on tour with a big artist, a big comedian. As far as outside of comedy, once I get my doctoral degree, I plan on doing a few things with it. My specialty is transformational leadership during AI transitions. So right now, a lot of organizations and companies are introducing AI into their world. However, what it's doing is it's causing a lot of psychological safety issues with their workers. They're feeling anxiety. They're feeling uneducated when it comes to AI. They're feeling as if their jobs are at risk. And so helping organizations kind of navigate through what that looks like, how to deal with their employees, how to establish this AI community and make them feel good about it rather than being less susceptible to getting on board. So I'm going to become a consultant with that. I'm hoping that at the job that I'm at right now, I work for Wayne County Sheriff's Office here in Detroit. I'm hoping that with my degree, I'm able to get some type of higher executive position. Right now, I'm in an executive position, but I want to go higher, maybe like a CEO, a COO, something like that, have my own department, something of that magnitude. And then the next part of it is I want to have a second job and I want to teach at a university.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm trying to do.
Yeah, for real. my engineer asked.
He said you asked all the boring questions. He said you better get some pep in your step.
My engineer said, "How long have you been engaged?"
Oh my God, I've been engaged for 2 years now.
He said he taking too long. What was you seen the 5 heartbeats, right?
I don't remember it, but I did see it multiple times.
If it don't work out, call me. But no, that's so dope, man. I just want you to know I am extremely proud of you. I see everything that you're doing. I think it's so dope. It's inspiring, you know. But yeah. Yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. So my last question before I go is did you have anything for
No, I'm just the guest this time. I want to, I'm just a guest.
Or anything that you want the people to know?
I want people to know that I have a comedy special out right now on Amazon called The Verdict. Make sure you guys get it. Also, subscribe to my YouTube, which is under Comedian Judge Miles. You can find me on all platforms under Comedian Judge Miles. Support, like, subscribe, share. It's so free. It's free, people. It's free. And you get to see my little cute ass and hear my craziness because I'm quite a fucking bat case. I'm crazy.
Have you? I wanted to ask. I'm producing the comedy series. I mean, the sketch series somewhere in Flint. Have you ever thought about doing skits?
I have, but you got to have people that you can do it with. I really just don't have that type of community around me. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, Dre. If you drive 50 minutes, we can make it happen. We got a whole community here at Out the Mud that we can collab on some content.
All right, I'm not above that.
But yeah, but so before I let you go, I always ask all of my guests, when it's all said and done with everything you're doing, how do you want to be remembered after it's all said and done?
Oh man, I want to be remembered as one of the realest that ever lived. I want to be remembered as being authentic and genuine, kind-hearted, but a person that you will not play with. You cannot play with. She will not allow it. I want to be remembered as being respected. I don't care if you like me. I don't give a damn. You're gonna respect me. I want to be remembered as being loving, but at the same time, very assertive, because that's just how you got to be in life. I want to be remembered as being funny and also intelligent and God-fearing.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping in to hang with us, RJ from the third floor. Listen, I'm definitely gonna be in touch. I'm gonna send you that information. Give me like an hour to find it because I got to go through my emails. But I got you.
All right, sounds good.
My engineer said your fiance got 6 months.
That's funny. He talking a lot of, you know what? They always be talking all that junk, and then when the opportunity presents itself, they don't do what they supposed to do neither. You know what I mean? Like just full of it. Just full of it. But thank you anyways. I'm flattered.
He told me send him the address, but all right. All right. Thank you so much for love.
At this point, I'm scared. I'm scared at this point.
But thank you so much, love. Thank you for stopping in to hang with us. I'm gonna get with you for sure. I got some stuff coming up I want you a part of, so I'll let you know.
All right, make sure you send that number in the DM ASAP.
I got you. Like I said, give me an hour. Right. I got to go through and find it. I got you.
Okay, thank you so much, RJ.
Thank you. And this has been another episode of RJ from the third floor. Listen, I told y'all we had some dope guests coming through. Listen, keep following us, keep supporting us at Out of the Mud INC. We got a lot of more dope content coming at you. We got Sunday. I do 3 of them. I do 2 shows on Thursday, Raw Conversations, and I do Therapy Thursdays with my co-host Manchi. So yeah, make sure you keep following Out the Mud. And if you'd like to become a sponsor, we do have sponsorship packages for you. So please give us a call at 248-820-5053. Again, that's 248-820-5053. Listen, we out here. Peace. Thank y'all so much.